Welcome to this very brief tutorial on how to install on your PC our SLOPS scanning software. A software we've designed for you guys to be able to scan observer data, log sheet data, port sampling data, whatever data that needs to be either attached to Toughman 2 or sent to us. So before anything, the first thing you have to do, especially if it's a new PC where you install everything, you have to install the scanner driver. So you would get this on this specific page, which link is here. I will probably include this link down below the video on YouTube, so you can get this link straight from under this video. So usually the scanner you would have in country, there would be two models possible. Fujitsu model, the more recent one would be the 7160, but some of you might still have the 5530C2. Both of these scanner works pretty well, have the same performance, so one or the other, it's not a problem. So what you have to do here is to download the drivers from the website, whether it's one scanner or the other. Depending on the scanner, you would click on one link or the other. Please note as well that if you've got a recent scanner, a new scanner, you might still have the CD, and you would get these drivers from the CD as well. So if you've got the CD, you just run the CD and install the drivers from the CD, and in this case you wouldn't have to download the scanner driver. In any case, for those downloading these software, once they are downloaded, you just double click on the software and it will install the driver on your PC. I won't go into details into this installation because it's quite straightforward, but once you've done this installation, usually what you have to do, you have to turn off your computer, then connect your scanner back to at the back of your computer, and then turn on your computer again, and then your scanner, your Fujitsu scanner, will be ready for the next step, which is the installation of the SLOPS software, which we'll see now. So the next step of this installation is to install now the real software, the real scanning software, which is SLOPS. So usually what we send you when you want to install SLOPS scanning software on your PC, we send you a zip file. First task is going to be to unzip this file. So we'll unzip it on the desktop in this specific folder, which is the SLOPS setup folder, and in this folder you will find the executable file that enables the installation. So you just double click on it, you can close this window and this window appears, and then you will click on next button to access the next screen. So this is all to say that the program is going to be installed in C program files, OFP SLOPS 3 folder. You can leave this as a default folder. If you need anyone accessing the PC to be able to access the SLOPS software, you just click on everyone here, and then you can click next, and then finally next to install the software. I'll go straight to the end as it might take a few seconds or minutes. And then we reach the end of the installation. That was quick in the end. So I can close this installation now that the installation has been done, and you will notice that it has installed a shortcut to SLOPS application. So to start SLOPS application, you just have to double click on this. However, before launching the SLOPS system, we need to edit few parameters, few configurations parameter, and for this we'll start the Explorer. This one will do, and we'll go in the location where SLOPS is installed. So it's in C program files, OFP SLOPS 3. And the configuration file to install is this one. It's slops3.exe.config, and it's a text file. So to edit this file, you can either start your notepad from your PC and then access this file, open this file, or you can install a specific software for if you've got your own editor. I've got my own, which is Notepad++, which I really encourage you to download because it's a free software and really useful. So you can right click and click on edit with Notepad++. That's what I'm doing. So it's editing this file. It takes a little while to edit the file. Okay, yeah. So you will notice that it's XML. It's a little bit tricky, but there's only a few places where you need to edit parameters. If you go down a little bit, there's a few places. So on line 43, this is the default observer program. So if it's FSM, for example, installing this software, we would replace this by a 2-letter code FM. And it's always a 2-letter code for each country. So if it's Cook Island, it would be CK, for example, instead. Next parameter to change or leave it the way it is, it's the data folder. And it's where basically the scans have to be saved once that they've been done. And this is the folder where they will be saved. So for myself, it will be saved in C column scans. If you go down a little bit more, you will see there's again a country code to change. So you might want to put yours, FM in our example, but it would be your own. And again, the default apps observer program. And in here, you would put again the 2-letter code. And that's it for the parameters. Don't change any of the any other parameters as they are really essential for the software to run. So once you've done this, you can save this configuration file and close it. And close any of the window open. So now that we've installed the driver for the scanner first, then second we've installed the SLOPS software, and then third we've just edited all of the parameters, we can just start SLOPS software. As you can see, we get the main SLOPS software with 3 parameters, 3 possibilities. We'll go in the preference one. And we can see that we've got few parameters to add. Actually, the data folder has been set up, and it's what was in the configuration file. But we need also to change the default scanner. And here, you will click on Change, and you will get a window where you will be able to select your scanner driver. So for me, it's a different scanner that I've got here. So I'll select the HP ScanJet, but you will get in your list something about your Fujitsu scanner, and you will select this line, Fujitsu Twain scanner. You will select this line, select, and once you've selected this, you can close it. This is for the parameters, the last parameters that you need to set for the SLOPS system. And now you're ready to use the SLOPS scanning software. And for this, you just have to click on this Scan Data button, and it will open the SLOPS main window. And this is described in the second tutorial that's mentioned in the PowerPoint.